Hello everyone, car wash time again. I'm at Z Station again. I'm at what is called Z Broadway, which is the Z Station by Wellington Airport. We have a Washtec SoftCare Evo. Now, this particular Evo is a 2013 car wash, because this, unlike most Z stations, which were originally Shell before they were bought out by Z Energy, this petrol station actually used to be a Caltex, and it had a Laserwash 4000, and then it became a Z station in 2013, and they put in the SoftCare Evo. It's actually now the only SoftCare Evo this side of Wellington, because the one in Miramar got replaced with a second-hand machine earlier this year, and the only other SoftCare Evos in Wellington are all the way over in the Wairarapa. So here we go. I might actually be able to enter the code without getting out the car, which is nice. Yes, I can. Okay, 549. $515. Please wait, please wait. Program 1 ready. Here we go. So it's got the little LED arrows on the side there. I'm way too far over to the right, so let's try and get it in, straighten up. That's it, we're much straighter. Now let's be slow, slow, slow. Crikey, this machine's dirty. And stop. Park, engine off. Okay, so this is a machine that I've wanted to do for quite a long time. Now, as I said, this machine was installed in 2013, and it looks like it hasn't been bloody clean since 2013 either. Look at that. The brushes, though, are 2018, because it would have had plain orange brushes when it was installed, but all Z stations got new brushes in 2018, all of them, around the whole country. They got these new blue and dark orange one. Sorry, dark blue and orange ones. Oh wow, it's actually got a bit of a jet blast on it. I wasn't expecting that. Now, obviously, the last car wash I filmed, which was at the Mobile in Silverstream, was a SoftCare Intro, which is actually the model that was a predecessor to this, the Evo. And that sadly has just been replaced. Actually, they've just taken out that Intro and put in a Laserwash 360 Plus, which means there's no Intros left in Wellington now, sadly. I had no idea that this machine even offered that. Whereas this is the Evo, so seriously. Okay, it's a letdown on foam here because the brushes are starting and there's hardly any foam on the car. I don't know if that's standard for this machine or whether this car wash is just really low on soap at the moment and needs to be refilled. Mind you, when I did the SoftCare Intro, that didn't put that much in the way of foam on the car either. Now, I've bought what's called the Deluxe Wash, which was $18, which is about standard price. I should point out that because I live in New Zealand, that's 18 New Zealand dollars. I think in a couple of my previous videos, I've had people say, $18, that's too much. And that's because people keep me confusing US dollars with New Zealand dollars. Here we go. Nice bit of brush. I think the Evo was always intended to be a slightly more basic than the SoftCare Pro, because the SoftCare Intro was designed to replace the Washtec CK30. In fact, the SoftCare Intro even came with the same dryer as a CK30, and then the Evo was the replacement for the Intro. So this is really a sort of a second generation descendant of the CK30s. Whereas the SoftCare Pro has always been a slightly more advanced and better machine than the Evo. But I still like the Evo, it's not a bad machine. $2, I could have got 8 minutes of vacuum as well for an extra $2, but I wasn't going to pay for that. So I thought I'm not paying for the extra couple of bucks for vacuum because I really don't need it. But $18, I mean, car wash prices are fairly standard at Z. They have one set of prices for their basic car washes and then another set of prices for their for like the SoftCare 2 Pro touchless machines, like the one they have at Johnsonville. Okay, we're getting a bit of a rinse cycle here. Now, I don't know if we're going to get a second brush pass with more soap. It looks like you do on a 2 Pro, or whether it's going to be like the SoftCare Intro and not do a double pass, because that was what I was worried about previously. Because when I did no, we are getting another brush pass. That's good. Because when I did the SoftCare Intro, it was $17 for the top wash, but you still only got one pass on the brushes, which I thought was a bit disappointing. Whereas at least here on the Evo, you get the second pass. I mean, I don't know whether that really is just how the Intro is set up versus the Evo, or whether that was just programmed differently, because obviously that was mobile and this is Z. And also this is a much newer machine. A lot of the SoftCare Evos at Z stations are from like the late 2000s, so a lot of them are from like 2007 or 2008, whereas this one is only 2013. You can actually see there, look, that there is a door at the front of this wash bay, but it actually doesn't work. And it hasn't worked for as long as this car wash has been here. I think the wash bay door was originally installed because there used to be a Laserwash touchless system here. And most touchless car washes in NZ do have a door at the front. But I think with this car wash being a brush car wash, they just don't bother with the wash bay door. Maybe it broke and they just never bothered fixing it. I think that this is also a bit of a rinse as well, so it's probably going to go to the dryer now, because there's those little nozzles up there are spraying. Yep, here we go. Here's the drying bar. Okay, it looks to me though that it's just a static dryer. The nozzle doesn't move like it does on a SoftCare Pro, but it's still an okay dryer, and you do get drying at the sides on this machine, which is something that you don't get on the Intro. The Intro only has drying from above, whereas because this is an Evo, it has side dryers, which is good. Yeah, you can see that old wash bay door more clearly now that doesn't work. In fact, you can actually see there are some cables, some ropes holding that door open so it doesn't collapse. It's all rusty now. Well, if anything, this car wash could use a damn good clean. But yeah, there used to be just round the corner from here at Miramar, there was a SoftCare Evo at that Z station, but the Z in central Wellington closed down, and they had a 2017 SoftCare because they replaced their old SoftCare with a new one in 2017, and they moved that machine from there to Miramar. And then the only other SoftCare in Wellington at the Mobile in Kilburney was replaced last year with an Istanbul. What the hell was that? I think that was my aerial. Oh shit, what's it just done? That sounds like the aerial. Well, I haven't heard anything fall off. Oh Christ, I'll have to go and check that in a minute. Well, the good news is I've done a car wash and I haven't had the air conditioning on. My car has not steamed up. That's good. Washtec logo up there. Right, camera on the dashboard. Seatbelt on. Start the engine. Let's get out of here. Right, we better go for a quick drive around the corner into that little car park over there and check that this thing has not damaged my aerial. Actually, I'll just go and park it over there. But yeah, like I said, the only other Evos in Wellington are at the Wairarapa. So, yeah. There's one at the Z in the wire wrapper, that's from the early 2000, that's sort of 2008, 2007, 2008 machine. And there's one at the BP station in Masterton as well, which is even older. They got that second hand. Well, that was fun. And another little bonus is Z actually gave me, along with the ticket, a little thing with the car wash instructions on a piece of paper that you don't really get anywhere else. In fact, so I wonder if that's a new thing, because I haven't got that at the Z before. I haven't read it. Oh yeah, it was just a dryer hitting the aerial. Oh, that's all right. It hasn't caused any damage. Annoyingly, it didn't manage to get that bit of bird poo off the roof, but to be honest, that was probably because the aerial probably went down. Probably as the brush came over it, the aerial went down there and stopped the brush from getting that bit. Otherwise, it's done an okay job. Well, that was fun. I've been wanting to do that car wash for a long time. I filmed quite a few Washtec's, because there are a lot of Washtec's in Wellington. There's a lot of Washtec's in New Zealand in general, because 98% of BPs have Washtec's, 98% of Z's have Washtec's. Quite a lot of Caltexes have Washtec's in the Upper North Island, and most of Mobile's Washtec's are old now and are getting replaced. But most of Wellington's car washes are either PDQ Laserwash, Washtec, SoftCare variants, or Istanbul MX22. So there's not that much variety of car wash types in Wellington. But I think for my next car wash video, I might look to do a laser wash. I might do one of the new 360 pluses, because I've never done a 360 plus, just to kind of break the monotony of Washtec. And then I think the next one I want to do after that is I want to do the SoftCare Pro at the BP in Paraparaumu. That's a 2013 machine as well, but it's got very rare brush colours on it for a BP, which is why I want to film it. And then there's a few other car washes around the region I want to do, and we'll worry about those in the future. But otherwise, that's it for now, guys, and I will see you in my next video.